Some psychological predators don't scream. They don't hit. They don't raise their voice. Instead, they talk in ways that make you feel small, confused, and unsure of yourself, without even realizing what's happening. They might smile, speak calmly, act like they care. But their words? Their words are weapons. And over time, they change how you think and feel about yourself. Let's look at 13 common phrases these people use, and how to recognize what's really going on behind the words. 1. You're too sensitive. I was just joking. This may seem harmless at first. You laugh along, even though it hurt. But over time, every sharp comment, every insult, gets hidden behind just a joke. Example, you say your feelings were hurt by a sarcastic comment. They roll their eyes, you take everything so seriously. Slowly, you start keeping things inside. Why it's harmful, it teaches you that your emotions are wrong. That your pain doesn't matter. 2. You're the only one who understands me. This sounds romantic or trusting. But it can be a trap. Example, they say this right after telling you a story about how badly others treat them. You feel special. Needed. But soon, they expect you to side with them even when they're wrong. Why it's harmful, it isolates you. Makes you feel responsible for their happiness. That's not love, it's pressure. 3. No one else would put up with you. This is cruel disguised as honesty. Example, you try to express frustration. They cut you off, no one else would deal with this. You freeze. You stop arguing. And inside, you wonder, is that true? Why it's harmful, it attacks your self-worth. It makes you believe you don't deserve better. 4. You're not like other people. At first, it feels like a compliment. But it's not. Example, they say, you're different. You're not dramatic like my ex. You feel proud. But later, when you disagree with them, they snap, you're just like everyone else. Why it's harmful, it's a setup. They build you up so they can knock you down later. 5. I know you better than you know yourself. This sounds deep, but it's a red flag. Example, you express a boundary. They respond, you say that now, but I know what you really want. They talk over you, act like they know your truth better than you do. Why it's harmful, it erodes your confidence. Makes you doubt your own voice. 6. You're overreacting. This one is common, and dangerous. Example, you calmly say, that hurt me. They roll their eyes, God, you're being dramatic. Next time? You say nothing. Why it's harmful, it teaches you to stay silent. That your emotions are too much. 7. Everything is always your fault. They twist every situation until you end up apologizing, even when they were wrong. Example, they forget your birthday. Somehow, it becomes your fault for not reminding them. You walk away feeling guilty. Why it's harmful, it keeps you trapped in a cycle of blame. 8. If you really loved me, you'd. This phrase uses love as a tool. Example, you say no to something uncomfortable. They respond, if you loved me, you would do it. You freeze. You don't want to lose them. So you give in. Why it's harmful, real love doesn't come with conditions or guilt. 9. You make me act this way. This is pure blame shifting. Example, they yell, slam things, or say hurtful stuff. Later, they say, I wouldn't have done that if you didn't make me so mad. Why it's harmful, it puts their bad behavior on you. That's manipulation. 10. I didn't say that. You're imagining things. This is gaslighting in action. Example, you clearly remember a conversation. They deny it completely. You must be confused. You start to doubt yourself. Why it's harmful, it breaks your trust in your own memory, and makes you easier to control. 11. You've changed. Example, you begin standing up for yourself. You start setting boundaries. They say, you've changed. You're not the same person I fell for. Why it's harmful, they're trying to guilt you into being passive again. Into putting up with things you've outgrown. 12. You're just being insecure. Example, you ask a reasonable question about their behavior. They brush it off, you're being paranoid. You're insecure. Why it's harmful, it invalidates your intuition. Makes you second-guess things that might be real red flags. 13. I guess I'm just the bad guy then. Example, you try to express a need or concern. They suddenly become the victim. Fine. I'm the monster. Happy now? Why it's harmful, this turns every conversation into emotional blackmail. You end up comforting them, and your issue never gets addressed. Now ask yourself, how many of these have you heard? 1 or 2? Most of them? And more importantly, how many did you ignore or explain away? That's how psychological control works. It's not loud. It's slow, quiet, repeated. And before you know it, you've changed, not because you grew, but because you were shaped. But here's the truth. You're not crazy. You're not too emotional. You're not wrong for noticing the shift. You're just waking up. And once you see it, you can act. Here's what to do when you recognize these patterns. 1. Name it, say it out loud to yourself. That's gaslighting. That's blame shifting. Naming it breaks the fog. 2. Set boundaries, you don't need to argue or explain. A simple, I don't accept being spoken to like that, is enough. 3. Write things down, when someone tries to rewrite history, your notes keep you grounded. What was said, when, and how it made you feel. 4. Talk to someone outside the situation, a friend, therapist, coach. They'll help you see clearly. 5. Trust your gut, if something feels wrong, it probably is. You don't need proof to protect your peace. 6. Expect pushback, when you stop playing the role they gave you, they might panic. Guilt you. Love bomb you. Stay firm. 7. Don't explain your pain to people who deny it, if someone refuses to see your hurt, you don't owe them another word. And remember, you're not being too sensitive. You're not imagining things. You're not difficult. You are aware. You are healing. And you are allowed to protect yourself, even from someone who once claimed to love you. That's not selfish. That's survival. Your peace is not up for debate. Your worth isn't decided by someone else's comfort. And your life belongs to you. It starts with recognizing the words, and refusing to let them define you ever again.